everyone, it's Kiki. I just made a video about this item, but I wanted to make one again because I think I did not do it justice. So hopefully this time we can find the right vibe for this video, okay? And so recently I have been on the LV resale page on Facebook, and yes, they sell a number of items on there that have been pre-loved by persons, or as I call it, pre-love, meaning that someone purchased it from someone who owned it, who purchased it for someone who bought the previously owned items, and you get the point of how it works. And there was this person on there who was selling items like accessories, AirPod holders, keychains with like little furry pom-poms, among other items. And I just thought they were super, super cute. And what they do is they use LV Keep All canvas, cut up the fat canvas, coated canvas, and make these items out of it. And I thought that was very reminiscent of what was transpiring in like the late 80s and early 90s around urban wear using Louis Vuitton items. So if you were around or watched the video like I did, because I wasn't necessarily around, you would know that a lot of the urban wear that came into popularity around the late 1990s and mid 90s and early 2000s was influenced from persons who were part of the Hispanic, particularly the Black community, that would take old LV Louis Vuitton canvas, cut up the items, and redesign it and create something new. Create new bags, create pants, create jackets, create shirts, hats, you name it. Even customizing whole vehicles in LV, I like branded coated canvas, because this was the interest of the public to have these items, and Louis Vuitton wasn't making them. And it was from that, in my opinion, that a really popular designer and creative director who took over in the late 1990s went ahead and was inspired by this kind of grassroots effort to modernize the brand, and really incorporated those efforts into their design and their lines. And we saw this with the Steven Sprouse collection. We saw this with the Cherry collection, as I call it. And even now, many of what was designed by those grassroots groups that came into the Louis Vuitton design in the early 2000s, like the Eclipse bag and the Crescent bag, which I call the Croissant bag, the Vernise items that are re-emerging again, even the jean items, was inspired by those who did it first, using Louis Vuitton items, those grassroots efforts, in extremely urban areas. And so when I saw this designer doing that, I thought, oh my gosh, kudos to them for being able to take something, a coated canvas bag that nobody wanted anymore, because it was just, for lack of better words, not desirable, and redesigning it into something that is desirable. And so with that, I want to show to you, I got two items, and both items are keychain holders. One is for me and one is for my bestie. And they came with these flat screwdrivers, and I thought that was so ingenious. I didn't understand why when I unboxed it, but the flat screwdrivers is so that when you go ahead and attach your keys to this beautiful keychain, that they don't accidentally like come off or fall out. So let me show you the hot pink one, because the hot pink one is for the bestie, right? And here is the piece of coated canvas, and insert in the inside it has been colored this beautiful hot pink, and it's attached with screws to this piece, this flower piece right here, that has diamantes. It has diamantes, aka plastic stones that look like diamonds. And then it has this little circular ring attached, and these 3 areas for which you can attach keys. I adore this. And so I immediately went and got my keys for my vehicle, because the keys to my house, we had that story a while back. I don't know if I posted it yet, but we had that story. If not, look forward to hearing that story. Or if you want, put it in the chat, I can tell you again. And so I went ahead and got mine, because I ordered the orange one, because I love orange. And I attached my keys to them. And they are on that D hook that requires you to screw it in. It's fairly easy to screw it in, so don't be shy of that. And so yeah, this is it. And so the reason I like this is because if you go into my Louis Vuitton historical cart, which we ain't doing today, I had purchased the one that LV makes of this, which is of course more sturdy, in my opinion, because it's shorter. So it's probably about this length right here for the loop, with a piece attached, right? And so that one, I think at the time when I purchased it was about $200 and something. Now it's about $300 and something, maybe even $400. Don't quote me on that. And so, but I didn't end up keeping that item. I was like, nah, this is gonna get all scratched up. It's a lot of money for this item. I don't think I want to do it, so I took it back. This one was about $30. I can do $30. I do $30 on nonsense, right? And so I felt no shame in getting two. They had them in obviously the hot pink, the orange, there was purple, there was blue, there was a regular brown Louis Vuitton color if you wanted that. And so yeah, if you can, go get some. The seller, as I mentioned, her name is Brianna Brew, and she's on the LV resale page if you're interested. And if you like this video, y'all, you know what to do. Hit the bell, hit the subscribe, put a comment in there. I will respond to your comments, and I hope you are enjoying your Friday, and I'll talk to you later. Bye.